Hi guys, this is my new Kino Lorber studio update. There's 17 titles, there's 2 missing, the FX titles, FX 1 and 2, because I've sold them because they came out in UK, but the rest are all Kino Lobers. First up is the Indian Runner with David Morse, Viggo Mortensen, Patricia Arquette and the late Charles Bronson, directed by Sean Penn. This is a 1991 film. It's been long out of print on DVD in the UK, and this is the Kino Lorber version. Anyone who knows the Kino Lorber, that is an American Blu-ray release company. They release their films regional locked to so you need a multi-region player to watch any of their titles. There's David Morse there. Special features. There's quite a few special features for this one. Interview with the director, Sean Penn. Interviews with stars. And theatrical trailer. This has come out in the last couple of weeks, this one. And that is the Indian Runner. Great little title, great little drama title. Next up is another Charles Bronson film, The White Buffalo. This is a weird film. Charles Bronson ponces around in dark sunglasses because his eyes are buggered. He's having too many nightmares. At one point he shoots his guns in his sleep on the train in the bunk above, and just good job there's nobody sleeping above or you would have killed them. And the White Buffalo looks like a cartoon character, very basic special effects, but the film works. It's a change for Bronson. I like it. There's the back. It's a PG in America. In the UK it was a 15, and it's long deleted on Prism. It's Dino De Laurentiis film, Charles Bronson, and it's in its original widescreen. No special features. Next up is Project Crawford, Charles Bronson, Ralph Meeker in Big House, USA. There's Bronson in the back there with his shirt off. 5 kilocons break out. Now this film has a serious undertone where one of the characters kidnaps a kid, and the kid actually falls to his death. He doesn't push him enough, he doesn't mean to kill him, but he falls to his death and dies. And the inmates find out, so they help him escape, and they all double cross each other, and more double crossing, and the cops are coming. It's quite a good prison break film as well. Black and white from 1958. Oh, 55, sorry. It's in its original widescreen. It's an MGM film. There it says there, newly remastered in HD, Project Crawford, Ralph Meeker, Charles Bronson, Lon Chaney Jr. and William Tallman star in this tough and realistic crime drama about a gang of ruthless convicts who execute a successful prison break to secure a £200,000 loot hidden in the Colorado's Rocky Gorge National Park. It's quite a good film. Next up is another Charles Bronson film, and this time it's Cabo Blanco with Jason Robards, directed by J.D. Thompson, from 1980. I had this on German import, but decided to swap to the Kino It's got the, wait for it to focus, the making of Capablanco, audio commentary by Paul Talbot, author of Bronson's Loose and Bronson's Loose Again books, interview with producer. 1980, 92 minutes. It's in its full widescreen. Again, it's region A locked. There's Bronson there. Again, another Charles Bronson film, Assassination with Jill Ireland and Bronson. This is a Canon film, but it's one of them Canon films that it's, if you look at it, where is it? There it is. It's a PG-13. Now, for a Canon PG-13, that's a dirty word, because Canon were R-rated violence all the way. So this is like a cleaned up violent film. In the UK it was a 15, and then it's been reduced down to a 12 now. So it's a Peter Hunt film. It's about Charles Bronson not allowed to protect the president. He has to protect the big mama, the first lady, and there she is. Sorry, the blooming Jill Ireland. And there's old Bronson there with a bazooka, in the only part of action there is actually in the film. But again, it's a Bronson film, can't complain. Next up is the classic, and I love this film. This is one of my favourites. This is in one of my top 10s, and this is Charles Bronson in Breakheart Pass. Alistair MacLean's, set in snowy train ride. Jill Ireland on the right there. Ben Johnson, Ed Lauter, Richard Creaner, I think that is there. Bronson there on his horseback. There's a DVD cover. Going down, Jerry Gershwin. It's an MGM film. 1975, and it's 1.85 widescreen. No special features whatsoever. Region A locked. But I just love that film. Next up is this film. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme film. No Retreat, No Surrender. Now this in the UK was re-edited on VHS rental. It was the original version. Then they re-edited it onto DVD, where they got rid of the soundtrack, they got rid of some of the fighting and that. They added a dream sequence, added more of the fat kid. This, I believe, has both versions. It has the original version, and it has the 94-minute international cut audio commentary. Now, I don't know which one is which, if it's the international cut that was re-edited or was it the original being re-edited, I don't know. But it has both versions of the film, and it's in widescreen, and it's pretty good quality. The UK DVD from Universal looked like it had been ripped and put through a sieve. It was scratched to hell. Not worth the blooming disc it was recorded on. Full screen crap. Disgusting. This is the uncut, both versions, No Retreats, No Surrender. Jean-Claude Van Damme, looking mean and kicking ass, playing a bad guy. Next up is Gorky Park with Lee Marvin and William Hurt from 1983, I think it is. It's got Michael Effick from Boone in it, and I think his name Pet. Yeah, 1983, 128 minutes, 185 widescreen. Special feature, on-camera interview with the director, and trailer. There's Lee Marvin, William Holden, Michael Effick there. I'm sorry if I'm going through these quite quickly, but I'm filming this on my iPhone, and it takes up so much blooming memory and takes hours to upload. I'm trying to do it as quick as possible and bore you with shite. Next up is Stone Cold Dead, Richard Creaner, Paul Williams from the 70s. I think it's 79, I could be wrong. This has been available in the UK under .22 title on the old Night Shield video from 1987 with a blue tint going through it, and not bad quality, but crystal clear picture, but a blue tint and scratches. But that sort of added atmosphere to the film. It sort of made it. This, to me, is too... Blu-ray's cleaned it up too much. You can see the pixels. The pixels are all missing where they've cleaned it up. I'm used to the blue tinted version, but it's the original. So there's Paul Williams, Richard Crenna, pre-Rambo, interview with director, audio commentary, trailer. Don't get me wrong, it's a good picture quality on this, but it's just not what I'm not used to. I'm used to the Night Shield VHS version. Next up is a James Wood film called Cops. Haven't watched this film yet. It's still sealed. I think I watched it on TV once, but can't be sure. I will be watching it. Just James Woods. Who else is starring in this? James Ellroy. Audio commentary by the writer, producer and director. 88. 1.85 widescreen, unrated R. I haven't seen this film, so I can't tell you nothing about it. But anything with James Woods is probably in class. Cop. Next up is Donald Sutherland, Charles During in The Rosary Murders. I remember watching this back in the day on Virgin VHS. Just an average murder mystery. There's Donald Sutherland, Charles During. No special features. From 1987, 105 minutes and 185 widescreen. It says it's MGM, but it was actually on Virgin in this country. Next up is Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones. Blown Away. I've watched this when it first came out and I forgot about it. Then I've seen this. I thought, I recognise that film. Give it another watch. It's got audio commentary by the director. I think, if I can focus it. Yep, Stephen Hopkins. The making of Blown Away. Take Me Home music videos and trailers. So it's got quite a few special features. It's in its original 2.35 widescreen, 2 hours. And it's rated R from 1994. That's Blown Away. Next up is a Michael Dudikoff film, Avenging Force. Canon, I suppose. Yep, Canon film. Gulan film. 1986. 104 minutes, widescreen. Special features in intro by the director. Audio commentary by the director and star. On-camera interviews with the star. So this has got quite a few special features. This is the guy that brought you the Ninja trilogy and quite a few other films in the Canon genre. Next up is Chuck Norris in Delta Force 2. It's a Canon film from 1990. No special features. Another Chuck Norris film, Hero and the Terror, about him going after a serial killer. It's a Canon film, 1988. It's in its widescreen. The killer's terrorizing LA. Only one man can stop him. Next up, the last Chuck Norris, and that is An Eye for an Eye. I love that artwork. Look, it's so sexy. Don't make packaging like that anymore. Christopher Lee. It's okay, this. There's a lot of talking. It's an early Chuck Norris film. It's an audio commentary. It's rated R. It's 106 minutes from 1981. It's an MGM 20th Century Fox logos on it, but God knows. I think I've seen this before. It's okay. Last up in my Kino range is Steel Justice. Still sealed, haven't watched it. It stars, let me have a look. Let's see. Martin, or whatever, Cove or something. It's got Selena Ward in it from CSI New York. Ronnie Cox. I guess he's some sort of soldier. Police need someone to stop the Vietnamese mafia. There's only one choice. Oh, so it's like a... Yeah, looks quite interesting. And that is Steel Justice. Right, that is the last in my Kino range. I've got all these. I did have a few others, but as I said, I've sold them because they came on UK Blu-ray. And I hope you like this video. Please subscribe. Even if you don't want to watch another one, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And I will be doing more videos like this on my iPhone, because it's better quality than my cam. So I hope you all have a good evening and stay safe. Until next time, stay blue.